Hello Zombies fans, welcome to the channel. My name is GemGotFlem, and today I'm going to be showing you my ultimate guide to target custom zombies. So as it sounds like, this is a custom zombies map revolving around the Target Supercenter, and it was created by Bryson. I think it was created this month actually, and it was just recently released on the Steam Workshop. So as long as you have Black Ops 3 installed on your PC and you have it installed via Steam, you can just go ahead to the Steam Workshop and search for Target Zombies. I will also leave a link to the map download in the description below. But this guide is going to cover everything you need to know about this map, including how to turn on power. It's going to show you all the different box locations, wall weapons, as well as perks. And then I'm going to show you how to open the Pack-a-Punch to pack-a-punch your weapons. And then we will also get into the buildables. I will show you how to build a shield. I will show you how to build a ray gun Mark III. And then I will finally show you how to complete the Easter egg. So if you guys enjoy this video, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more zombies content. And we'll get right into it. So here in the spawn room, we have a lunar lander. We also have quick revive over here. One important thing to note is you do have a flashlight, even though there is no message that tells you you have a flashlight. So all you need to do to activate that is just double tap your interact key. So for me, that's E. I just double tap E and it turns on. I double tap E again and my flashlight turns off. All right. So now we're going to show you how to unlock the power. So you're first going to start by opening this door here. Essentially, power is in the back right of the store. So that is your guide. So as soon as you enter, you're going to head all the way to the right of the store, as far down as you can go. You're going to open this barrier here. As you can see, so you just walk right in, you open this barrier, and this is going to lead you to the Starbucks area. And then before you open the power, you actually have to grab a key card first. This key card can be found in one of these checkout lanes here. So you see I found it right here, just sitting on this, just sitting right here next to the checkout lane. So just go ahead and pick that up. Alright, and then just keep going over here and following this wall here. And then right here you also see another door. Going to go ahead and open that up. That's going to take you to the pharmacy. And you can just keep heading straight back all the way to the right side of the store as far as you can go. All the way back. And as you can see, you're going to find another door just sitting right here. You can go ahead and open that one up. Keep heading back as far as you can go. And once you get to the sign here that says bakery, that tells you that you're all the way to the right as far as you can go. And then you're just going to follow this barrier. Keep going all the way down. And you're going to open this barrier here. We're going to keep going as far back as we can go. You'll see we have the MOG shotgun sitting on the wall here. Keep going back. Once we hit this barrier, we're going to take a hard left. And once we get around the corner, we're going to take a right, and we're going to open this barrier here. And then just follow this wall on the left, and as soon as you can, take a left. And then you're going to head straight back. Once you get to this employees only door, you're basically there. You just open it up, and the power is right inside. And there you go, guys. That's how you turn on the power, target zombies. Okay, so now I'm going to be giving a walkthrough of every specific location in this map, including all the things that are in it. So in the spawn room, we have the lunar lander, we have quick revive, and then we also have this M14 over here on the wall. I use this for the early rounds in my gameplay. And then over here, we have the escapable car that you will use to complete the game once you unlock the Buyable ending, right? So you'll need to pay 100,000 and then the game will end. If you guys want to check out my gameplay for this, it will be in the description, so you can see the entire gameplay. There is an MPL on the wall. As you can see, there's also a box location and a workbench. That workbench is where you will build a shield. There are also two restrooms here, one on the left and one on the right. They each can have a shield part. The one on the left has a teddy bear location for an Easter egg song. If you come over here to the one on the right, we also have Speed Cola and then another possible location for the second shield part, which I will go into more detail once we get to that section. Also, guys, I will leave timestamps in the description I forgot to mention, so you can go ahead and skip ahead to any part that you need. Continuing on, opening this door, to be honest, this is a whole lot of nothing. We do have this AK-47 here on the wall, but other than that, there's really nothing else in this area. There's a barrier there in the middle, so you're going to have to go around to open this door to get through. We continue on. Over here, we have more empty space. Here we have double tap, and then we have a lunar lander sitting right here. So if you activate that lunar lander, that will take you straight to spawn. Moving over this way, we head to the electronics section, as evidenced by all the screens. Coming over here, we can open this door here. And as you can see, we have another teddy bear for the Easter egg song. Alright, and over here we have Deadshot Daiquiri. Okay, moving on. We'll head around this corner, and there's one more door that we can unlock over here. And once we open that door, we have now come around full circle. As you can see, the power door is right there. So now we are back, and this is the original way that we came when we turned on the power, right? So, yeah, there's that Mog on the wall over there. Let's come around here. Yeah, and now we're just going in reverse, the exact same way we came to turn on the power. Heading back over here, this is the bakery area. Widow's Wine is actually in this corner over here. We continue on this way. We can actually head to the pharmacy. Pharmacy has Juggernog, and it also has this M16 over here just chilling on the wall for you to purchase. Now, this door here is like a janitor's closet here. It's technically not supposed to allow you in until you clock in, as evidenced by the fact that the door's not open, but for some reason it's letting me walk through it, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. Anyways, come around here, we have Starbucks. We have another box location where the box happens to be, and then this room, there's like nothing important in this room, except for the shield part. This is like the only important thing in this room. Other than that, though, there's no reason to be in that room. Okay, moving on, once we come outside the room, in this little cafeteria area, we have Electric Cherry. And then here we are, right back where we first walked into the building, right? We got the customer service area with the restrooms, and then we have the workbench over there. Continuing to move down this way, there's one more section inside the store that we haven't quite covered, and that is the center area. So you can actually get in this middle area here. As you can see, we have a box location there as well as stamina up, right? But it's a little confusing to get into the center area, so the best way is to, from the customer service area, you can actually open this thing of carts there. Yeah, so you can't come in from that side, so you can only come in from the side close to Starbucks, and then the other side you can come in is from the changing rooms. So just remember that there are only 2 doors to get into the center area. Yeah. So you have to come through one of those spots. There's stamina up, as mentioned previously, and there's that box location, right? But once again, this is not a door. That those carts next to the box location is not a door. Here in the employees only area, we have the power switch that we've already turned on. And then here we have a teleporter. Now this teleporter will take you to the Pack-a-Punch, but first you need to link it. So you just press E on it to initiate the link. And then you're just going to head straight to the spawn room. And then in the spawn room, you'll see there's another teleport pad. Just go ahead and finish that link there to complete it. And then once that's linked up, that's Pack-a-Punch. That's all there is to it. So to unlock the Pack-a-Punch, you just need to turn on the power, and then you need to link that teleport pad. So if we head back to the teleport pad, we can just go ahead and teleport, and it's going to actually take us to the roof of the Target store. And up here, as you can see, we have a Pack-a-Punch. And we also have Mule Kick and Elemental Pop. Coming back to the power room, we have Tombstone in the corner here. We also have this special door in the corner that we'll talk about in a minute. And then we have a box location sitting right there as well. Another important thing, we have this other box location on the other corner of the store, past the electronics section, where the lunar lander is. That one seems to be forgotten. I was looking for that location for a while in my game. And then also, if you look at the employees only door, and you walk out of it and you take direct left as soon as you can, it'll take you into this little area over here, and this also has another box location as well as Who's Who, right? And then Vulture Aid is on the other side of that barrier over there. I forgot to mention that. Okay, coming back out to the spawn room, we have another door over here that we can open. This door is going to take us to a special area of the parking lot, to a secondary area. So in this area, there's not really anything of value, but if we keep going, we're going to open this door here with all these shopping carts. And as you can see, we actually have a jump pad sitting here. And this jump pad is going to take us to another special area of the parking lot, which we'll go over in a second. Also over here, there's another door, and that door will lead you straight to the bakery. So if you want to open up a shortcut later on, feel free to use that door. Anyways, heading over to this launch pad, this jump pad, we'll get on it, and it's going to take us over to the special area. Now, as you can see, we have a Wonder Fizz here. This is the only location in the entire map where there's a Wonder Fizz, so just be aware of that. And then we also have this Lunar Lander here. Now, this Lunar Lander is absolutely necessary to get out of this location. There is no other way to get out of here, so just be aware of that. If you're looking for an exit, there isn't one, right? So to get out of here, we'll go ahead and call the Lunar Lander, and we'll just ride it to spawn. It's that simple. Alright, gentlemen, now I'm going to show you how to build the shield. There are two parts. There is a ladder and there is a door. The ladder, the first spawn location is in this restroom right here, and it's the restroom near Speed Cola. The second location is actually in the center area. So remember, once again, there's only two entrances, right? There's the entrance near Starbucks, and then there's the entrance on the other side, and it's just going to be in that room there. And then the third location for the ladder is just opposite Deadshot Daiquiri, which is in the electronics section, right? And you're just going to pick it up right there on the opposite side of that tree. Okay, now for the window, first spawn location's in Starbucks. It's just going to be right here in the corner, all the way to the right, in that rightmost cabinet there. The second location is going to be in the bakery. So you're just going to head behind the counter. If you're looking at the sign that says bakery, you can just simply head directly behind that sign, and it's just going to be right around the corner here, right there. Yeah. So once again, look at the bakery sign, head around the corner, and it's right there. And then that final location is actually going to be in the leftmost restroom, and you're just going to head all the way to the back, and right around the corner is that final location for the window. So once you get both the window and the ladder, and you found both parts, you can simply head to the customer service area and build it on the workbench behind. Now, unfortunately, this is not the Black Ops 3 shield. This is the classic Tranzit shield, but a shield is a shield, and it does the job. So, alright, now I'm going to show you how to get the Ray Gun Mark III. There are two parts to this. So the first part is you need to collect all three parts for the Ray Gun Mark III. And the second part is you need to open a magic door that has a second workbench where you will build it. So first we'll cover how to get the parts, and then I will show you the steps you need to open the magic door so you can unlock that second workbench and you can build the Ray Gun Mark III. Alright, so the first part's just going to be in the middle here, in this middle section. We're going to come over here, and it's going to be right across from Stamina. So one way to remember where it's at is if you see the two pictures of the dudes on the wall, and then you see Stamina up, right? It's just going to be in that corner right there. Another location is in the changing room opposite from the shield part. It's just going to be sitting in there. Alright, and then for the second part, there are two locations, but they both require you to use the teleporter. So you're going to teleport to Pack-a-Punch. The first location is going to be right on the opposite side of Mule Kick, right up against this wall here. And then the second location is going to be all the way on the other side in the corner. Where it happened to be in my game. Alright, so those are the first two parts. And the last part, once again, there's going to be two locations. The first location is actually right up against the barrier. So if you see this barrier of shopping carts over here, you need to get on the other side of that barrier. Once you get on the other side, just follow that row of shopping carts all the way down to the back wall, right? So you're going to follow it all the way to the back wall, and then right in the corner here, closest to the middle aisle, yeah, is going to be the first location for that third part. And the second location for that third part, once again, you're going to head back to the parking lot. You're going to head all the way over to where that launch pad is to get to the Wonder Fizz. And then you're going to continue on to the entrance to the bakery. And then right in this corner over here, you are going to find that last part. All right, so those are all 3 parts and the 2 locations for each part. Once you've found all 3 parts, you now need to open the magic door to build it at the second workbench. To do this, there's going to be 4 soul boxes around the map. The first soul box is in this customer service area I'm showing right now. Once you get all the kills necessary, it's going to drop a reward for you. As you can see in this game, it dropped a dingo. It's usually going to drop a gun, a death machine, or a perk. The second soul box is going to be in the bakery, in this corner next to Widow's Wine. So once again, just kill as many zombies around it as you can. You should see the souls get sucked into it, and when you're done, the box will disappear, and you will be rewarded with the weapon, perk, or death machine. And then the third soul box is going to be in the electronics section, right next to this teddy bear. As you can see, the blue streaks going into the cardboard box lets you know that the souls are being collected. And once you're done, you can go ahead and collect your reward. And then that last location is going to be in the Wonder Fizz area, right? So once again, you're going to have to use that jump pad. That jump pad's going to take you there. And then if you're looking at the Wonder Fizz, you just look to the right, you're going to see a trailer. And right over near the trailer is that last box, right? So that is the last soul box. Once again, kill as many zombies as you can. And as soon as that's done, you'll get your reward. And it will say a magic door has opened. So once you have filled up all 4 soul boxes in the bakery, customer service, Wonder Fizz area, and the electronics, you can just head back to the employees only area. As you can see that this door that once was closed is now open, and we are gifted with the second workbench. If you've already collected all 3 parts for the Mark III, you can go ahead and build it, pick it up, and you have the Mark III. Congratulations. Alrighty, now we're going to be going into the Easter egg. So the first step is once again to open this magic door. So if you already have the Mark III, you've already completed that first step. And once again, to open that door, you just need to fill up those 4 soul boxes. Once you've opened the door, the next step is to go ahead and clock in at this time clock over here. Very simple. Next, we need to find a mop. So the mop is simply going to be in the pharmacy. It's going to be in this closet right over here. And it's just going to be inside the blue locker, right? Just go over, pick it up. And now we're going to head to the aisles near the bakery. And we're going to look for a body. It should be a white body just sitting on the ground, right? There we are. So it's just legs. Yep. Clean up the mess. And then once the mess is cleaned up, we're going to head back to the employees only area. You'll see the shopping carts. It will have a melon, a shirt, and pills in it. You are going to pick up all 3 at once. And simply your job is to take each item to its corresponding location. So the melon is going to go in the bakery. It's going to go right here. The pills are going to go in the pharmacy, so you can just take a right and keep going this way. It's going to take you straight to the pharmacy. And you just need to set it right in between these 2 walls here at this specific part of the counter. There we go. And then the last part, the shirt, just needs to go on this center table here. So we're just going to set it right there. All right, once all 3 items have been returned to their proper locations, you can head back to the employees only area, and we're going to clock out for our coffee break. So we just go ahead and clock it. There we go. So we head to Starbucks, pick up our piping hot coffee, chug it, head back, and then we can clock back in. Once we're clocked in, we got to clean up the restroom. So we're going to head back to the customer service area, to the left restroom. Press E to clean restroom. Then we're going to head back to the office. We're going to pick up our keys. We're going to clock out. And that's it, guys. You have unlocked the Buyable ending. Now all you need to do is collect 100,000 points and just come over to this car and spawn. Press E to escape, and there you go. You've beat the map. That's it. So that is the guide, gentlemen. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the video or suggestions for future zombies content to upload, just go ahead and leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.